But I want to take us to the next phase, which is agentic, where I have, instead of one monolithic application, I've broken it down, just like I did in microservices architecture, into smaller specialized agents. The agent is reasoning and is using an LLM. When you run these chain of thought experiments, each one requires memory, each one has some context, each one has some state. Where do you store all this? In a database. But that database has to be super agile. So this is where I think the databases are going to go. This is why Databricks bought Neon. Because Neon is a serverless Postgres database. Instance comes up, instance goes down. In fact, they say 80% of Neon instances are created by agents. So the agents, while they are going through different chain of thought experiments and reasoning, they are storing all of these things like context memory, state in these different instances of database, and then they pick the right approach. To be honest, when I first heard these things, this goes against all my training. Databases were supposed to be this long-term persistent store. What do you mean they come up and they go down? That's not a database, but that's how we are getting educated on what AI workloads need.
And that's exciting. The future that you're describing gives me hope that we will continue to abstract away the complexity of these data stores. And it's going to happen fast, especially as these agents not only are built to be able to do that charge up and shut down of the database, but to be able to actually manage databases on their own. I think that's powerful. I did see one vendor who is looking at Schema registry as a way of actually connecting these different databases as well, so that every schema across the different databases is registered in a single place. So all of that can potentially take place via AI enablement. It doesn't have to be done by a human. It can be done just from that registry perspective.